Hola! I'm back to discuss, as promised, as requested, about supplements that I'm taking and essential oils that I'm using. And I just realized that I forgot my little bottle that I have put together. It's a little concoction that I use. I'll go grab that momentarily. Let's talk about the supplements first. So there are some supplements that I was specifically asked and requested to take by my fertility nurse and my RE, which is my reproductive endocrinologist. So feel free to ask any questions as we're going along, and we'll try to get this done quickly rather than it prolong. So, the first, top, and the most essential supplement is, of course, a prenatal vitamin. I happen to like Rainbow Light. Let me fix the lighting here. One second. Trying to fix the lighting. Is it gonna work? Maybe not. Okay. There we go. So Rainbow Light, this is why I prefer it. It's food-based, and it is easily for your body to absorb it and process it than other vitamins. When you're dealing with synthetic products, that's typically what happens. But you want your body to absorb it, break it down, and send it to its proper components as much as possible. Rainbow Light is not extremely expensive. It's not very, very pricey, but it is more than the usual prenatal pills. So you can get prenatals for about 10 to 15 bucks. For Rainbow Light, I spend about $25 to $30 depending on sales, depending on if it's on sale at Whole Foods or Amazon. But I check both prices first. The second one is Prenatal DHA. And I also use Rainbow Light's version of it. DHA is essential for brain and eye development, essential on the stomach. It's no fishy taste or smell. It's kind of like an omega in a way. I don't have my exact note on that, but they told me to take it. I'm taking it. So the next is inositol. And this is the brand that I prefer. It's fresh. Yeah, Fresh Nutrition. Inositol. And you need 4 of these a day. The dose is 4 pills, so you might run through these rather quickly. This is 120 capsules, so this will last me about a month. So that's about $20, 20 bucks. Sometimes I get it for 15. Depends on how Amazon is feeling and what you catch, but well worth it. Inositol is known to help with blastocysts, the embryos, and the development through the cell morphogenesis and cytogenesis, lipid synthesis, and structure of cell membranes and cell growth. Basically, the eggs while they're in the follicle is what that is going to be good for. So we want healthy eggs. We want eggs to be in those follicles. We want them to be healthy. We want them to have every component necessary. And good concentrations of myo-inositol within the follicular fluid are correlated with higher estradiol levels within the folli- follicular fluid and makes for better quality embryos. My God. Okay. I'm going to try and get through this as fast as I can. Melatonin. I love Ollie. Ollie is great. Ollie is great because most all of theirs are gummies, and they don't use a lot of junk in their product. No unnecessary sugars and whatnot. Melatonin is great because it's an antioxidant, number one. It's known as the sleep hormone. It does help me get to sleep. Within a half hour to an hour of taking it, my body is ready to go to sleep. It helps scavenge the free radicals that can damage sperm and egg DNA. So men and women, those couples who are trying, they're both encouraged to take it. Coenzyme Q10, ubiquinone. I get mine from Trader Joe's, and it's about 17 or 18 bucks, I think. Yeah. And very important. This helps improve the mitochondrial function. You'll have to look that up yourself. I can't necessarily explain it quickly, but mitochondrial function is essential for fertility. It's essential for everything that the functions that are happening during the conception process between the eggs and the uterine lining, everything. It's essential. All those cells and all those tissues must work together. Omega-3 fatty acids. Everyone takes these for multiple reasons, and it's just an awesome supplement, period. The reason why this is essential for fertility is that it's associated with higher numbers of follicles. It also helps with ovulation, uterus, blood flow to all the organs. And what we probably don't know or understand or think about is that every organ has to be in sync for the entire body to make a baby. And if any of your organs are lacking or shut down or having a struggle, or they are struggling for any reason, it will tell your reproductive system, not right now. We don't need a baby right now. It can't happen. We got to take care of this over here. For example, when you're dehydrated, your reproductive organs are the last to get any water supply. So that is why it is so essential to drink, 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 and drink water. I try to keep this full. I managed to get through 2 to 3 of these a day. While at home, I get through 2 of these while I'm at home in the evening. And then at work, I have a 32 ounce, and I get through 2 of those bottles in a day. So water is very, very important. I also take vitamin C. Don't have it here. Don't have it here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I've got a whole little haul here. Here we go. I also use Trader Joe's. I think it's about $5 or $6, $7. Vitamin C, of course, is an antioxidant, but it's also helping prevent oxidative mitochondrial damage. We don't want mitochondrial damage. Again, I am not able to quickly articulate that importance. You'll have to Google that for that definition, but it's very important. So I take it. Vitamin E, multiple uses, multiple purposes. Trader Joe's version, I think it's about $5 or $6. I take 1 of these a day because you only need 200 units, and this is 400 units. Basically, for when it comes to fertility, it's about the blood vessels and the endometrium. Everything about your lining, everything about our lining is important. Everything in the uterus, everything in that area has to be well maintained, well manicured, etc. L-arginine. This ain't cheap either. I think this is about, I want to say 25. 2025. The reason why I use Finest, this brand, and I get this from Walgreens. Is it a Walgreens brand? It is a Walgreens brand compared to other brands. I forget why I use these. They don't have any other ingredients that disrupt what its original function is for. It says close to natural versus synthetic. So, 100 milligrams a day. So that's one pill. So this is 50 pills. So it lasts about 50 days. So that's almost 2 months. DHEA. I also use Finest. This was recommended by the pharmacist at Walgreens. It's the better brand of the others. DHEA is good for women over 30 because our hormones just start to decrease at age 30. So it helps replace that. It helps supplement that. It also is beneficial with women who have ovulation disorders. I don't necessarily have an ovulation disorder. I have a regular cycle. My cycle comes just like clockwork, give or take a day. Some women really struggle with a regular cycle. However, this is to make sure that I continue to have a normal cycle because I am in an early phase of menopause. So it's key and important. It also has positive effects have been reported on egg and embryo quality. So important. That's what this whole thing is about. We want to get good eggs. We want to have great embryo quality. We want them to go from an egg. We want them to fertilize successfully. Once they fertilize and they become embryos, we want them to go through the blastocyst phase, and we want it to be able to grow and to graduate. And everything makes that so very important. So, this is the list. This came directly from the fertility nurse at my fertility institute, which is VIOS. So I have my little notes on here, but this is what they gave me. This is what they wanted me to do to prepare and prep for IVF. And some of them, they said, okay, we can stop taking that now. You can wean off of that. Just maintain these few. One that's on here that they said I could take a pause on is called Pysogenol. Pysogenol is a super antioxidant. It's an anti-inflammatory, and it supports blood vessel structure. So that's basically a part of prepping and priming. So I didn't have to take that, but 2 rounds. So I think I bought 2 bottles or 1 bottle. And once I finished it, she said, okay, you're fine, you're good, you can discontinue that. So at this very moment, what I am still on is myo-inositol, melatonin, Coenzyme Q10, L-arginine, I'm gonna kick that back in, and DHEA. Vitamin C I take if I'm not too overloaded with pills and just tired of swallowing a bunch of pills. This is a lot. So compared to what I need and how many doses I need and how many pills I take, it equates to about 22 pills a day. That is a lot. I break it up into 4. I have 3 or 4, and I have these little containers that say AM, PM, evening, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or something like that. And I break it up. So I'm not taking them all at one time. So I'm taking 3 to 4 at one time. I'm breaking it up. For those that require 2 or more, I break it up for the morning and evening. It can become tiresome. It can become irritating. Some people have issues with swallowing. Some people have issues with larger pills. Some people just have a rough time taking pills. I get it. That's why the gummies come in handy, especially for Ollie. If I happen to miss all of this, and if I just don't take anything, and if I just got sick and tired of taking pills that day, I'm sorry, there's some fibers on my nose. I make sure that I take myo-inositol. I make sure that I take my prenatal pill and my prenatal DHA. If nothing else, I make sure I take that. So, I hope this helps. I hope this was clear. I hope this was quick and to the point. And I will do a separate video for the essential oils that I use to promote and facilitate my fertility. I want everyone to be able to watch and catch up. I want everyone to be able to watch and not get bored. And I want to be able to make sure that I give precise and distinct information. Thank you so much. Please feel free to put questions. Scroll all the way down, leave a comment. Scroll all the way down and write your questions. Please like this video and please share this video. Please subscribe so that you can keep up with my journey. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your positive vibes. Thank you for your encouraging notes that you leave in the comments. And I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you later. Butterfly Cookies on Facebook and Instagram. I've got to get to baking some orders. Thank you so very much. Peace.